Good day. I'd like to call to order the 69th Annual Board of Directors or 69th Annual Credit Union meeting. And although this is the 69th meeting, this is actually the second year that we're doing the virtual meeting because of the COVID pandemic. So we're going to go ahead and proceed with the order of the program. So I will call the CEO, Madam Keisha Richards, to the podium to give her remarks, and then I will return with the president's remark. Ms. Richards.
Good afternoon to our listen and viewing audience. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to our 69th annual meeting and board of director election. Steve Jobs once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to truly be satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. And as with all matters of the heart, you will definitely know when you found it. Steve Jobs' quote is a resonating assurance that at St. Thomas Federal Credit Union, our work amplifies our unconditional commitment to the goals and objectives of this institution and the social responsibility of our community. Our community and the rest of the world continues to endure an ever-changing global crisis. This crisis has forced us to reevaluate our business model. It has also required us to place additional emphasis on the well-being of our membership. Although an assessment was necessary to understand our economic stance, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union has historically demonstrated and proactively engaged in discussions that mitigate and anticipate potential risk and performance shortfalls. As a result of our preemptive planning, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union regulatory ratings improved, and our overall performance emerged relatively unscathed for the end of the year 2020. None of this could be possible without the support of our board of directors, supervisory committee, credit committee, nominating committee, and our exceptional employees. Although the world faced uncertainties, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union remains steadfast on our strategic commitment to provide essential services for a growing membership. Services included the sale of monetary instruments, which are otherwise known as corporate checks and money orders, and expanding our ATM network to 3 ATMs by adding 2 additional machines at Noragata and the Altona Professional Center, formerly known as the Medical Arts Complex. St. Thomas Federal Credit Union has also partnered with VIA, giving members and non-members the option to pay their VIA bills within our office. We knew we had to take additional steps to provide services during these times to assist our membership and our local economy. Therefore, we launched an initiative to cash COVID-19 related stimulus checks and unemployment checks. We also offered a low interest rate relief loan with a maximum amount of $3,000 with a low interest rate of 3%, with relaxed approval requirements to infuse much needed cash into our community. Even though this product was offered for only a 30-day period, we disbursed over $2 million to approximately 700 qualified members. This assistance was much warranted and provided an opportunity for our members to maintain their financial standing. As we progress into 2021, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union has continued to reach and exceed our targeted goals. These benchmarks will lead us into the next phase of becoming a full-service financial institution. In short order, we will offer joint accounts and launch an update to our mobile app. Additionally, we will be breaking ground on a new state-of-the-art interactive teller machine on the island of St. John. and working very diligently to finalize plans for our long-awaited new operating facility on St. Thomas. In closing, the pandemic has reshaped the way we think, adapt, and live. However, one sure thing is our membership's loyalty to the institution. I pledge to you, our members, that St. Thomas Federal Credit Union will grow responsibly, listen, and respond to your needs while exploring innovative products and services to enhance our financial well-being. We are committed to providing continued staff and volunteer development so that they can effectively and confidently serve you. It is imperative that I say thank you to you for your ongoing support and the trust you have placed in this prestigious institution. The sky is the limit for St. Thomas Federal Credit Union, and we are reaching for it. Thank you for being part of the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union, the best kept secret in banking. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam CEO. I now bring you the President message. I bring you greetings on behalf of the board, management, and staff as we mark the 69th annual meeting of the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union. Calendar year 2020 was definitely a trying year as the COVID-19 pandemic hit the shores of the U.S. Virgin Islands in the first quarter of 2020. Since then, it has certainly been challenging times in our personal lives and that of the credit union. Although struck with this pandemic, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union has taken the necessary steps to keep our doors open and continue to provide avenues for you to conduct your banking needs. A tremendous thank you goes out to the management and staff for the job they did to continue to do for the past 15 plus months. As you may have already be aware, your safety and that of the staff continues to be the number one priority as we proceed through this unusual times. The effort of the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union team have kept the branch open for most of 2020, with the exception of the holidays and a few other days for thorough deep cleaning of the facilities. The steps your credit union have taken prior to the pandemic were essential to help you keep up with your banking need during the time when in-person visits were limited. In addition to the 2 automatic teller machines, as the CEO spoke about, we also made online platform available for you. Platform like It's Me 24/7 online or mobile app, account-to-account transfers, mobile check deposit, CU Talk at 844-357-0084 or 340-774-9707, MasterCard debit card with the EMV chip and contactless technologies, text banking, online bill pay services, and online loan application provide you with option to access your credit union services without stepping foot inside of a branch. As we focus on the future, we are now moving swiftly ahead to provide our St. John members with the option of banking with an ITM. During the past few months, we have identified and locked down a location for a new ATM that would allow more opportunities. In fact, St. John would have an interactive teller machine or ITM in downtown Cruz Bay, which allow members to withdraw funds, make deposits, and pay loans, just to name a few. This has long been overdue for St. John, and it will be a reality soon. This year, 2020, also brought some growth for the credit union. Our membership grew from 7,486 to 7,642 members. Our asset size also increased to 76.08 million, which is a 10% increase from where it was in 2019. In addition, the credit union added 9 new agencies to our field of membership in 2020. This brought our field of membership to 58 private sector businesses and the local and federal governments. All in all, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union continues to be a strong financial institution in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Our continued growth has given us reason to provide a recommitment to you, the members, and look at ways to improve our services and offering. On the horizon, we are looking at how best we can keep up with the growth and provide a more conducive facility to our banking functions. As we take this journey, I want to thank you, the membership, for your continued confidence in the credit union and for keeping us the best kept secret in banking. Please join me in thanking the dedicated employees of the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union for going above and beyond in keeping the credit union an integral part of the Virgin Island financial market. Thank you. Now, as we move on with the agenda, I would ask for a motion to waive the reading of the 2020 minutes.
So moved.
Moved by Director Potter. Second by Director Foy. All in favor?
All right.
Waiving of the minutes is moved. I would next like to call the treasurer, Mr. Milton E. Potter, Senator Potter, to the podium to deliver his treasurer's report.
Greetings to the loyal members of the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union, President Clifford Graham, my fellow directors, and our CEO, Keisha L. Prince Richards, and the awesome St. Thomas Federal Credit Union management and staff. It is indeed a pleasure to present to you the summary of the financial affairs of the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union for the operating year ending December 31st, 2020. I am pleased to report to you that the credit union's overall financial performance and condition were outstanding, and the financial bottom line did not see a negative impact as a result of COVID-19. In 2020, the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union's asset base grew to $76.081 million from $69.106 million in 2019. This represents a 10% increase in the overall assets. St. Thomas Federal Credit Union demonstrated consistent growth, reflecting a 2% increase to our total membership of 7,642 compared to 7,486 last year. During that same period, member shares increased from 51,603,878 in 2019 to 57,159,569 in 2020, increasing by approximately 11%. St. Thomas Federal Credit Union's income from loans and investments totaled $3,637,916 in 2020, an approximately 2% reduction from 2019's income of $3,719,385. This is a direct result of global rate changes due to the pandemic. Overall, the credit union's net income was very good in 2020, coming in at $932,310, just $8,302 less than $940,612 earned in 2019. This is exceptional, considering that we are in the midst of a global pandemic. With respect to the loan portfolio, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union granted $30,303,185 in loans to the membership in calendar year 2020, compared to $29,557,224 in 2019, which represents an increase of approximately 2.5%. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we were able to assist our membership by granting loan deferments. Additionally, we also offered relief loans at an attractive rate of 3%. St. Thomas Federal Credit Union will continue to be there for the membership as we navigate this global pandemic together. This financial overview speaks volume of St. Thomas Federal Credit Union's exceptional performance during operating year 2020. The National Credit Union Administration, or NCUA, a regulatory body, annually assesses credit unions' financial performance using 19 critical financial performance indicators. I'm pleased to say that despite the pandemic, we have improved our performance in 7 core areas, remained consistent in others, and nationally exceeded peer performance in 9 other areas. Finally, I would be remiss if I did not thank the incredible, the hardworking staff and management and board of directors of the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union for demonstrating the highest level of excellence and professionalism during these very challenging times. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Best regards to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Treasurer Potter. I now call the nominating committee to the podium so they can give the result of the election.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alicia Gums. I'm a member of the nominating committee. I also have 2 additional members of the committee with us this evening, Ms. Joy Marsham and Mr. Sean Hendricks. One other member was unable to make it, Mr. Selwyn Gums. We would first like to thank all the candidates for participating in this year's election. This year, we had 4 candidates vying for 2 seats for the Board of Directors for the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union. Those members are Kaiser A. Colwood, Clifford Graham, Stefan Jurgen, PhD, and Ms. Shireen Spivey. Once the voting ended, we had a total of 526 members that voted. Let me repeat that, 526 members casted their votes. We are pleased to announce the results of the 2021 Board of Directors election. Kaiser Colwood received 226 votes. Clifford Graham received 334 votes. Mr. Stefan Jurgen, PhD, received 220 votes. Shireen Spivey received 179 votes. Therefore, the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union's new Board of Directors are Mr. Kaiser Colwood and Mr. Clifford Graham. We would like to thank the members for participating in this year's election process. Your contribution ensures sound representation on the Board of Directors for the mutual benefit of the St. Thomas Federal Credit Union and our community. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Mrs. Gums, and thank you, nominating committee, for a job well done. I would now like to call Mrs. Denise Stewart, the interim Chief Operating Officer, to the podium to give the closing remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Board of Directors, Chief Executive Officer, various committees, and valued members. Thank you for partaking in St. Thomas Federal Credit Union's 69th Annual Meeting and Board of Directors election. This year is also our 2nd year of conducting our annual meeting virtually, as we've had to adapt to the new norm. As we've heard throughout various presentations this evening, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union continues to work hard on our membership's behalf. We have weathered the global pandemic while still being able to perform above and beyond our expectations. As the newly appointed Interim Chief Operations Officer, I pledge my support to ensure the continued growth and success of St. Thomas Federal Credit Union, not just on St. Thomas, but also on St. John. A warm thank you to our membership for demonstrating an unmeasurable level of dedication and loyalty to St. Thomas Federal Credit Union. Thank you to the volunteers on our Board of Directors, Supervisory Committee, Credit Committee, and Nominating Committee for all your time and selfless contributions. Lastly, but equally as important, endless gratitude to the hardworking employees of St. Thomas Federal Credit Union for their dedication and insightfulness. Special thank yous are extended to WTJX and VI Port Authority, for without them, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union would not have been able to seamlessly broadcast this year's annual meeting. In closing, times have changed. The way we conduct business has changed. But what's unchanged is our forefathers' mission that one day St. Thomas Federal Credit Union will continue to live true to the intended mission and purpose of why this credit union was chartered. The fundamentals of this mission are to provide financial and related services of a superior quality for the benefit of the members, with our main concern being their financial and personal well-being, to maintain the philosophy of the members helping members by mobilizing their resources, and to strive to remain financially sound and secure. And after 69 years in our community, St. Thomas Federal Credit Union has continuously embodied that mission and upholds our motto of not for profit, not for charity, but for service. On behalf of St. Thomas Federal Credit Union, thank you all, safe travels, and have a good weekend. Thank you.
Thomas Federal Credit Union. Hopefully next year